Here are 101 facts about Itachi Uchiha of the Sharingan, the guy that's been dissected, analyzed, and debated by Narutoverse for 2 decades straight. Number 1. The name Itachi means weasel in Japanese, but not just any weasel. It specifically references the Iezuna, a northern Japanese weasel tied to the Togakushi Ryu ninja clan from the 11th century. This real ninja school still exists today as the Togakure Ninja Village in Nagano Prefecture. Number 2. Kishimoto originally planned Itachi as the leader of a 70-man assassination squad called the Itachi Squad. They would specialize in illicit operations. The whole concept was scrapped in favor of making him an Akatsuki member, as revealed in the 4th Naruto databook. Number 3. When Itachi was first mentioned during the Wave Arc, Kishimoto had zero backstory planned. His planning was very hazy. All he knew was Sasuke had an elder brother who did something bad. That is it. But by Itachi's actual introduction, the secret agent twist was already decided. Number 4. Itachi entered Konoha's academy at age 6 and graduated just 4 months later at the top of his class. Most genin do not even learn the school song in that time. Number 5. In Japanese folklore, weasels are harbingers of bad luck and misfortune. Kishimoto named him Itachi to hint at the ominous role he would play for the Uchiha clan. Number 6. He became a chunin at age 10, but that is not even his youngest flex. Most kids that age are learning long division. Itachi was already running missions while his peers were doing homework and complaining about bedtime. Number 7. Itachi's mission record was staggering for a teen. The official databook lists 340 missions, including 1 S-rank Black Op and 0 A-rank missions. He jumped straight from B rank to S rank. Number 8. Itachi got drafted in Anbu during his first year of middle school at the age of 11. Number 9. The Akatsuki Hiden light novel reveals Itachi has a personal code against killing siblings. When facing twin brothers who nearly defeated Kasame, Itachi refused to kill them, despite the danger, stemming from his love for Sasuke and guilt over the massacre. Number 10. When they had to promote Itachi to Anbu captain in the route, Danzo suggested lying about Itachi's age to make him appear older, and Hiruzen agreed. So Itachi became captain at 12 or 13, but his publicly disclosed age was 13. This creates timeline inconsistencies throughout the entire series. Number 11. Itachi's hand seal speed was rated 10 out of 10 in databooks. He could perform close to 20 seals in 3 seconds, and he could perform one-handed seals as well, which puts him in an elite company by itself. Number 12. Japanese weasels that reach 100 years become yokai with supernatural powers. There is an old saying, foxes 7 forms, tanuki 8 forms, martens 9 forms. This establishes Itachi as the most skilled shape-changers in mythology, which perfectly mirrors Itachi's deceptive nature. The guy who fooled everyone for years about his true intentions. Number 13. Madara's younger brother, Izuna, is named after the same weasel. This creates intentional naming symmetry between Madara Izuna and Itachi Sasuke. Both brother pairs feature one sibling sacrificing for the other. Kishimoto really loves his tragic brother dynamics. Number 14. Itachi scored second highest in the academic portion of the Chunin exam in history, beaten only by the 4th Hokage himself, Minato Namikaze. Being second to Minato is not even an insult. Number 15. The Uchiha crest is an Uchiwa, a paper fan. The clan symbol literally means fan, symbolizing how Uchiha fire jutsu can be flared stronger. Itachi mastered fire release so young he performed the clan's signature Great Fireball at age 7. Number 16. He awakened the Sharingan at just 8 years old. Itachi unlocked his 2-Tomo Sharingan after witnessing his teammate Tenma Izumo's death. By the time most Uchiha get their first Tomoe, Itachi had the full pinwheel and was training with it like it was nothing. Number 17. During the Uchiha massacre at age 13, Itachi could use his Mangekyō Sharingan 5 times without suffering exhaustion. By the end of his life, just 3 uses in a single day would render him unable to use even the basic Sharingan, progressive deterioration at its finest. His eyes were literally killing him. Number 18. Itachi was never intended to be a good guy, until Kishimoto changed his mind. Initially, the plan was for Itachi to be a straightforward villain with no reservations. But by the time of Itachi's introduction, Kishimoto had secretly decided Itachi would be a tragic hero forced into villainy by circumstance. Kishimoto pulled an Uno reverse on the entire fandom. Nobody saw it coming. Number 19. Kishimoto revealed the Sharingan was inspired by an old kabuki story called Tale of the Gallant Jiraiya. In that story, the main character Jiraiya actually has the Sharingan. Kishimoto took this concept and created the entire Uchiha clan around it. So, technically, the Sharingan existed before Naruto. Number 20. His Mangekyō Sharingan design had a makeover. In Itachi's first anime appearance, his Mangekyō pattern looked slightly different, less detailed, compared to later Shippuden episodes. Animators updated its look once Kishimoto finalized the design. Early anime Itachi was a beta version. Number 21. Itachi's original concept art was nightmare fuel. Kishimoto's first draft had him in a turtleneck, a bandana-style head wrap, and a creepy X-shaped scar on his chin. The early concept showed Itachi with a cocky, arrogant personality, similar to Hidan's. Number 22. Kishimoto recycled Itachi's scrap design on other characters. The creepy chin scar slapped onto Danzo Shimura. Notice Danzo's chin bandages hide an X scar. The head wrap? He gave a similar style to Iwabi Ueno in Boruto. Number 23. Studio Pierrot's design sheets track Itachi's growth spurts with precise measurements. The anime Sate note his height at different ages: 125 centimeters as an academy student, 130 centimeters as a genin, 148 centimeters when he joined Anbu, 170 centimeters by the Uchiha massacre, 175.2 centimeters in part 1, and 178 centimeters in part 2. His weight was 57.1 kilograms in part 1, 58 kilograms in part 2. Number 24. Itachi loved sweet things. According to official databook stats, this genocidal ninja had a weakness for desserts. His favorite foods were cabbage and onigiri with seaweed, but he adored dango, sweet dumplings. Number 25. He hated steak. Itachi's least favorite food was steak. He could stomach killing his clan, but not a well-done T-bone. Number 26. His hobby was chilling in traditional Japanese cafes. He enjoyed visiting old-school tea houses. Just imagine Itachi sipping green tea and nibbling sweets in a quiet cafe corner after a long day of being a rogue ninja. Number 27. Itachi's battle stats are off the charts, literally maxed out. In the third databook, he achieved a perfect 35.5 out of 40 points, tied only with Jiraiya for the highest stat rating possible. Straight 5 out of 5 scores in ninjutsu, genjutsu, intelligence, speed, hand seals, basically everything except stamina and strength. His only weakness was a low stamina score of 2.5 out of 5, thanks to the mysterious illness. Number 28. He was so strong, Kishimoto literally nerfed him with a terminal illness. Itachi contracted a fatal disease sometime after joining Akatsuki. He kept it at bay with medicine and sheer willpower until his planned death. This illness was a plot device. Itachi was simply too powerful to keep around at full health. Kishimoto once implied that a healthy Itachi could defeat almost anyone. So to maintain story tension, he was given a slow, painful death by illness. Number 29. Itachi completed the Forest of Death test of Chunin exam solo in the record time of 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Number 30. Itachi's favorite word was literally peace. Number 31. Itachi single-handedly massacred his entire clan in one night, but the story's even darker in the novels. Itachi's first target was his friend and implied girlfriend, Izumi Uchiha. Rather than kill her outright, he placed her under Tsukuyomi and made her live an entire lifetime in a fraction of a second. In that illusion, Izumi becomes a ninja, marries Itachi, grows old with him, and dies peacefully of natural causes. Her real body gently expires in Itachi's arms. He gave her a peaceful lifetime in a dream to spare her pain. That's simultaneously the most merciful and most twisted thing you could do to someone. Number 32. According to Itachi Shinden, Book of Dark Night, time within Tsukuyomi passes at 1/100th of 1/1000th of 1/1 of real-world time. That's 1 second equals, bear with me, 0.00000000001 seconds in the Genjutsu world. Someone did the math on this, and it's absolutely bonkers. You could live multiple lifetimes in the time it takes to blink. Number 33. Itachi's Mangekyō abilities are named after Japanese gods, and the mythology runs kind of deep. His eye powers reference the Shinto creation trio. Tsukuyomi is named for the moon god, a deity of night and illusions, perfect for his genjutsu. Amaterasu is the sun goddess, explaining his inextinguishable black flames. And Susanoo, the big spectral warrior, is named after the storm god Susanoo, famous for slaying a giant serpent in myth. Number 34. Itachi was an expert shuriken marksman even as a kid. Training with Shisui, Itachi mastered insane trick shots. At age 11, he could hit 8 targets with one throw, including one hidden in a blind spot by ricocheting a shuriken off another mid-flight. Sasuke tried to replicate this in Shippuden and could barely believe Itachi pulled it off as a child. Older brothers really do set impossible standards. Number 35. In Itachi's final battle with Sasuke, Orochimaru emerged from the curse mark, and Itachi's Susanoo seals Orochimaru away with the Totsuka sword. In Japanese lore, Susanoo, the god, wielded the Totsuka blade to cut down the eight-headed Orochi serpent. Orochimaru's name literally comes from the Yamata no Orochi myth. Kishimoto reenacted the ancient myth in that fight. Number 36. Tsukuyomi, Amaterasu, and Susanoo are the three noble children in Shinto mythology. Born from Izanagi's purification, Amaterasu emerged from his left eye, Tsukuyomi from his right eye, and Susanoo from his nose. This explains how Itachi's techniques are eye-specific: left eye for Tsukuyomi, right eye for Amaterasu, and both eyes for Susanoo. Number 37. Obito paired Kisame with Itachi, not as a partner, but as insurance. Kisame's specialty in killing allies made him perfect for eliminating Itachi if he betrayed Akatsuki. Kisame repeatedly questioned Itachi's loyalty. The whole partnership was a setup. Number 38. Itachi partnered with Kisame for about 7 years in Akatsuki, and they genuinely trusted each other. When Itachi died, Kisame expressed real sadness at losing him. Number 39. His Susanoo was colored yellow in the manga but depicted as red and orange in the anime, one of the most significant visual differences in his character design. Number 40. Itachi's Susanoo also had inconsistent fingers. It was shown with 5 fingers on each hand when first used in the manga. In all subsequent manga appearances, it had 6 fingers. However, the anime always depicted it with 5 fingers consistently throughout. Someone at Studio Pierrot noticed the mistake and decided to stick with 5. Number 41. Itachi's Japanese voice actor, Hideo Ishikawa, loves Itachi but really doesn't like Sasuke. In an interview, Ishikawa laughed that his favorite character should be Itachi, of course, and outright said honestly, "It's not Sasuke." He joked that Sasuke kept getting in Itachi's way. Number 42. Itachi's the only character to have a Totsuka blade, a completely unique weapon. Unlike other Susanoo users who get the standard sword, Itachi's spiritual sword of Totsuka is one of a kind. It's a spectral blade inside a sake gourd that seals anyone it pierces into a blissful, dreamlike genjutsu forever. Orochimaru spent his life hunting for that artifact, and Itachi just had it chilling in his Susanoo's back pocket. Number 43. Itachi's Susanoo was the only one in the entire series that wields both the Totsuka blade and the Yata mirror. The databook specifically labeled his Susanoo as the raging god of battle. Number 44. The Yata mirror is another sacred item from mythology reputed to reflect all attacks. And he has Yasuka Magatama, magical jewels, to boot. Essentially, his Susanoo carried the 3 imperial treasures of Japan: mirror, sword, jewel. This made Itachi's Susanoo ridiculously overpowered. The databook flat out calls it essentially invincible with those holy weapons. Number 45. Itachi could perform water-release jutsu with no water source. In the climactic Uchiha fight, Itachi whips out the water dragon bullet technique in an indoor Uchiha hideout. No lake or water around. Number 46. Itachi's crow summons reference Yatagarasu, the 3-legged divine crow from Japanese mythology that guided Emperor Jimmu to victory. The 3 legs represent heaven, earth, and humanity, or wisdom, benevolence, and valor. The Japanese Football Association uses Yatagarasu as their symbol. Itachi's crows aren't just aesthetic, they're deeply symbolic. Number 47. Itachi's crow clone technique was animated with each crow being individually rendered. Unlike shadow clones that emit smoke when dispersed, the crows can regroup immediately, continue speaking while dispersed, and even cast Sharingan Genjutsu while in crow form. Studio Pierrot put in serious work on those animation details. Number 48. Itachi appears in only about 32 episodes total across both series, 8 in original Naruto and 24 in Shippuden. His screen time is relatively short considering the total 720 episodes, but he is probably the most famous character of Narutoverse. Number 49. Critical reviews described Itachi as having rewrote the trope of an anti-hero in battle shonen anime, which adds unprecedented moral ambiguity. Jason Thompson, who wrote a 2007 manga encyclopedia about basic details and short reviews of over 1,000 Japanese manga titles, praised Itachi's visual torture techniques, while Casey Brienza called his final battle with Sasuke epic and a battle of minds. He changed how anti-heroes were written in shonen. Number 50. Itachi has over 40 different official figure releases across manufacturers, including Tamashii Nations, Mega House, Banpresto's Grandista series, Nendoroid, and Funko Pop. His merchandising presence rivals main characters. For someone with 32 episodes of screen time, that's impressive market dominance. Number 51. Despite limited screen time, he's a consistent fan favorite worldwide. In official popularity polls, Itachi often ranks near the top. He even placed number 2 globally in the narrow Top 99 worldwide character poll in 2023 with over 500,000 votes, second only to Minato. Number 52. In poll 2 during chapter 107, Itachi ranked 33rd with only 62 votes, his first appearance in polls by poll 7 in 2011 during chapter 531. He jumped to 5th place with 4,011 votes despite being dead in the story. His popularity skyrocketed after the truth was revealed. Number 53. After the massacre, Yoji Aburame, who went by the name Suguru after joining the Root, tracked Itachi on Danzo's orders. Big mistake. Itachi was furious. He used Tsukuyomi on Suguru's insects and paralyzed him completely. Then he hit him with Amaterasu and burned both Suguru and every single bug to ash. Suguru screamed through his insects as he died. Number 54. Itachi's nickname is Itachi of the Sharingan, and it is also held by Kakashi and Sasuke. Number 55. According to databooks, unlike Minato who wished to fight Jiraiya and Kakashi who wished to fight Minato, Itachi actually wanted to fight his younger brother Sasuke. Number 56. When Itachi got the massacre mission, he sobbed. The novel describes him trembling, desperately trying not to cry, because he felt it would cost him something essential as a shinobi. Number 57. Itachi's Japanese voice actor is Hideo Ishikawa, who's also a professional singer. That haunting, smooth voice is pure vocal talent, not just acting. Number 58. Crispin Freeman is the English Itachi voice actor, and he has a very interesting way to make the voice husky. He himself claims that he snarfs Twinkies to make the voice sound husky. Number 59. Itachi thought Danzo's breath stunk. The Shinden novels literally describe it as stinky, awful breath to show he's rotten inside and out. Even poetry hates this man. Number 60. Itachi had always poked Sasuke on the head and said, "Forgive me, Sasuke, maybe next time." But on the very last fight, Itachi said, "Forgive me, Sasuke, it ends with this." Number 61. Itachi tortured Yashiro Uchiha way worse than Kakashi. Yashiro was a coward who helped get Shisui killed, so Itachi used Tsukuyomi to shatter his mind before decapitating him. Number 62. During the massacre, Itachi killed most clan members quickly and painlessly. But for those who orchestrated the coup like Inabi and Tekka, he gave them chances to fight back first. Number 63. Itachi and Kisame made a brief cameo appearance in the Hidden Leaf Village Grand Sports Festival, where they were standing in line to use the bathroom. Number 64. Itachi's mysterious disease was never officially named in the series, but there is a solid theory. Microscopic polyangiitis, a rare autoimmune disease where the body attacks its own small blood vessels and causes them to bleed and become inflamed. The symptoms matched Itachi perfectly: constant coughing up of blood from internal bleeding in the lungs, chest pain, and gradual blindness that got worse over time. The untreated microscopic polyangiitis has a 5-year survival rate of under 25%. Number 65. The Uchiha clan draws from Japanese mythology, including a dark legend about truth-testing ceremonies. In ancient rituals, someone would consume a sacred fish called a gyo. If you were pure of heart and truthful, you'd survive. If lying, you'd cough blood until death. Now, consider Itachi. He was actually living a lie. So, his cough and death might also come from the same mythology. Number 66. Itachi is the favorite Akatsuki member of Masashi Kishimoto. Number 67. Itachi was the first Uchiha ever to use a Susanoo on screen. His Susanoo had people believing that all the Susanoo might have different weapons. Number 68. Itachi tried to take his own life when he was only 4 years old. He had a talk with Orochimaru about the existence of life and jumped off the cliff, but he changed his mind midway. Number 69. Itachi's Akatsuki ring has the kanji shu, which means vermilion, red, like blood. He wore it on his right ring finger, and every Akatsuki member had their own unique ring and finger position. Why? Because when they sealed a bijou into the demonic statue of the Outer Path, each member stood on the statue's finger that matched their ring finger. Their kanji would literally appear on the statue's fingernails during the sealing. Number 70. Kishimoto originally envisioned all Akatsuki members looking monstrous and inhuman, with the sole exception being Itachi. This concept evolved as several members looked like regular people, but it shows Itachi was always meant to stand out. Number 71. English voice actor Crispin Freeman suspected Itachi's true feelings way early. Crispin is a mythology buff and a pretty perceptive guy. He recalls that when he first saw Itachi's cruelty to Sasuke, he had a gut feeling. "I think he loves his brother." Everyone, including the dubbing team, thought he was crazy. But Crispin felt you don't hate someone that intensely unless you actually care deeply. 3 years later, the manga proved him absolutely right. Number 72. In the novel Naruto Jinraiden, The Day the Wolf Howled, Sasuke tracked down Itachi's medicine. Two brothers, Reishi and Kina, made a drug called Kotaro that kept Itachi alive. The medicine was powerful but could be synthesized into an addictive narcotic. A local clan called the Sendo kept attacking to steal it. Itachi defended the brothers during his visits. Number 73. Itachi used polite Japanese speech and honorifics even with enemies. He called Kakashi Kakashi-san and Kurenai Kurenai-san during battle. He maintained respectful language patterns throughout confrontations. He's unfailingly courteous while trying to murder you. However, he dropped all honorifics and politeness with people he didn't respect, like Obito and Orochimaru. His speech revealed who earned his respect, regardless of which side they fought on. Number 74. Itachi never once bragged or trash-talked in battle. While other villains monologue or taunt, Itachi was all business. The closest he got to smack talk was telling Sasuke you lack hatred, which was more tough love than insult. Number 75. He's one of the few characters who never lost a fair fight on screen. Itachi versus Kakashi. Kakashi was defeated with Tsukuyomi knockout. Itachi versus Kurenai. He turned her genjutsu back on her. Itachi versus Sasuke. He allowed Sasuke to win. Technically, Itachi was still standing at the end and only died due to illness on his own terms. Itachi versus Orochimaru. Itachi stomped him twice. Itachi versus Deidara. One-shot win. Itachi versus Nagato. With help from Naruto and B, Itachi sealed Nagato. Itachi versus Kabuto. Itachi effectively won by Izanami. The man's record is basically wins across the board. Number 76. Itachi planned to die by Sasuke's hand from the start of Part 2. He choreographed the entire final battle, pushed Sasuke's limits, exhausted his chakra, and provoked his rage. The goal was to draw out Orochimaru and seal him up. Number 77. There's a real-world annual event called Itachi Uchiha Day on June 9th in Japan. Fans celebrate Itachi's birthday, June 9th, with tributes and trend hashtags. It's not an official holiday, but the fandom treats it like one, sharing fan art, quotes, and thanking Itachi for his service. Number 78. Itachi died at 21, but had the soul of an old sage. He carried burdens that would break people twice his age. Number 79. In original Naruto episode 82, when Itachi used his Mangekyō Sharingan on Kakashi, his eyes remained 3 tomoe because Kishimoto hadn't yet designed the Mangekyō pattern when the episode aired. Number 80. In the 4th Naruto databook, Itachi's nature transformations were confirmed as fire, water, wind, yin, and yang release. Number 81. Itachi is featured as a playable character skin in Fortnite, marking a major crossover appearance outside traditional Naruto games. Number 82. There's an 11-minute OVA where Itachi tries to cook a perfect sunny side-up egg. In Sunny Side Battle released with Ultimate Ninja Storm Revolution, Itachi wears an Akatsuki-themed apron and goes through an entire carton of eggs trying to nail one perfect egg for Sasuke. Eggshells, broken yolks, sweat drops, everything that could go wrong does. He even chases a chicken around the Uchiha compound to get more eggs. He finally succeeds by using his Mangekyō Sharingan to enhance his reaction time, creating a perfect double-yolked egg with soy sauce drawn to look like the Uchiha and Uzumaki clan symbols. Number 83. Itachi's ninja registration number is 012110. Number 84. Sarada channels her uncle's wisdom in Boruto episode 35 without even knowing it. When asked about becoming Hokage, she says you need to become a worthy shinobi, one who is acknowledged by everyone. That's basically word for word what Itachi told Naruto during the war, that you don't become Hokage to get acknowledged, you get acknowledged first to become Hokage. The philosophy lives on through the next generation. Number 85. Naruto Shippuden's animation took regular hits from April through October each year, when staff got pulled to work on summer movie productions. But Studio Pierrot still managed to deliver when it mattered. The Sasuke vs. Itachi fight in episodes 135 to 138 got premium treatment despite these challenges. Number 86. Naruto has live stage adaptations with full acrobatics and choreographed ninja fights, and Itachi was portrayed by actor Shinji Rachi in the live spectacle Naruto productions. Rachi brought the character to life across multiple runs from 2017 onward. These Japanese theater productions, called 2.5D theater, sit somewhere between the 2D anime and full 3D reality. Number 87. Itachi witnessed the Third Shinobi World War at just 4 years old. That's younger than most kids start kindergarten. Kishimoto grew up in Okayama, right next to Hiroshima, and his grandfather told him war stories his whole childhood. When he created Itachi's backstory, a 4-year-old traumatized by war casualties, he was pulling from real history. Japanese children actually lived through that in World War II. It turned Itachi into a hardcore pacifist, which mirrors how post-war Japan became one of the most pacifist nations on Earth. Number 88. At a 2024 fan event, Kishimoto confirmed that he wants to create an Itachi one-shot next. This comes after the 2022 to 2023 Naruto Global Poll, where Minato took first place and Itachi finished second. Minato already got his one-shot in July 2023, and Kishimoto's using the poll rankings to decide what's next. But he also said, "I say it half-jokingly, but you never know." Number 89. Itachi might not have been a very good double agent for Leaf. First, Leaf had very less information on Akatsuki, which means there was barely anything coming from Itachi, and most of the information was unearthed by Jiraiya himself. Second, after Hiruzen died, it is very unlikely that he reported anything to anyone. Number 90. Sasuke adopted Itachi's forehead poke and used it on his own family. He poked Sakura's forehead before leaving on his atonement journey, then later did the same to Sarada when leaving on missions. Number 91. Crispin Freeman, Itachi's English voice actor, is a mythology scholar who runs a site called Mythology and Meaning. When he performed Itachi saying Susanoo, he knew it wasn't just a spell. Susanoo is the Shinto storm god. That knowledge let him perform Itachi on a deeper level. Freeman geeked out hard over the mythology. Number 92. Itachi's blood type is AB. His birthday is June 9, which makes him a Gemini. Number 93. Hideo Ishikawa and Noriaki Sugiyama, Itachi and Sasuke's Japanese voice actors, often discuss their characters behind the scenes. When the brothers first confronted each other in the anime, both actors found the massacre story hard to believe, like actually suspicious, so they started reading the manga on their own time, trying to figure out if Itachi was hiding something. After Itachi's death was revealed, the two actors agreed that, in the end, Itachi really did serve as a good older brother to Sasuke. Number 94. Ishikawa has voiced 233 characters across anime, video games, and Sentai shows. His resume reads like a greatest hits album. Itachi Uchiha in Naruto, Oran in Final Fantasy, Squall Leonhardt in Kingdom Hearts, Yushiro Ukitake in Bleach, Ray Penber in Death Note, Simon Belmont in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and Hideyoshi Toyotomi in the Samurai Warriors series. After voicing Oran, he admitted it became hard to do high-pitched voices anymore because he kept getting cast for deep-voiced roles. Despite having cat allergies, the man owns a Singapura cat named Lap. Number 95. Itachi could cast Genjutsu without eye contact. Most Sharingan users need direct eye contact to trap opponents in illusions, but Itachi mastered the technique of casting Genjutsu through pointing his finger. During his fight with Kurenai, he demonstrated this by literally pointing at her to activate his Genjutsu. The databook confirms this as one of his most advanced techniques. Number 96. Itachi breaking free from Kabuto's reanimation jutsu was pure accident. Before he died, Itachi hid Shisui's left eye inside a crow and sealed it inside Naruto with Kodoama Tsukami programmed to trigger on whoever possessed Itachi's Mangekyō Sharingan. It was supposed to be used on Sasuke. If Sasuke ever took Itachi's eyes and attacked Konoha, the crow would emerge from Naruto and force Sasuke to protect the village instead. But when Kabuto reanimated Itachi and he encountered Naruto during the war, Itachi activated his Mangekyō. Kodoama Tsukami overwrote Kabuto's control instantly, compelling Itachi to protect Konoha. If Itachi hadn't run into Naruto on that battlefield, he would have stayed under Kabuto's puppet strings the whole war. Number 97. Itachi invented his own unique jutsu called Ephemeral. It's a genjutsu triggered by pointing at the target, and it was specifically designed to be cast faster than traditional Sharingan genjutsu. He used it against Naruto in their brief encounter, showing just how many custom techniques he'd developed beyond his famous three. Number 98. Itachi's Anbu mask is the only one in the series with a unique design. Most Anbu masks follow animal patterns: bird, cat, dog, etc. But Itachi's mask was specifically designed with a weasel motif that had red marks resembling his own tear troughs under the eyes. Number 99. The novel reveals Itachi visited his parents' grave exactly once after the massacre, 3 years later, in the middle of the night. He stood there for 11 minutes without saying a word, then left, and never returned. Kisame noticed his partner was different for days afterward, but never asked about it. That was the only time Itachi allowed himself to grieve. Number 100. Shisui Uchiha's suicide was specifically designed to awaken Itachi's Mangekyō Sharingan. After Danzo stole his right eye, Shisui knew he couldn't stop the coup or protect his remaining eye from being taken. So he gave his left eye to Itachi, the only person he trusted, and then threw himself off a cliff into the Naka River. The novels confirm Shisui hoped his death would trigger Itachi's Mangekyō, which it did. His best friend killed himself right in front of him as a final gift. Number 101. Itachi's iconic pose, where he keeps his left hand tucked in his Akatsuki cloak, has some really interesting theories on it. In the original manga, Akatsuki robes only had one sleeve, so Itachi's arm naturally hung out. But when the anime gave the robes 2 sleeves, Studio Pierrot kept Itachi's arm hanging out as a signature gesture, and it stuck. One theory is that the terminal illness caused severe pain in his left arm, so he rested it in his cloak. But the most heartbreaking theory comes from samurai tradition. During feudal Japan, masterless samurai called ronin would wear only one sleeve to display their shame and dishonor to the public. After Itachi killed his father Fugaku, who was both his teacher and mentor, he wore his cloak this way to show the world he had no master, no family, and no home. It was a constant physical reminder of the disgrace and isolation he carried. And that would be all for our 101 facts about Itachi Uchiha of the Sharingan. Next, check out this video about little brother Sasuke.